Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about Dogecoin. Everything Dogecoin. And today, right now, we are in the last hour before we close out the month of November and, of course, approach the month of December, which is the last month of the year, and holiday season is definitely here. So if we're looking at Dogecoin right now, it's up 3.2% on the daily time frame. But if you're paying attention to the top 10 coins, you're taking a look at Dogecoin being up the most compared to all the top 10 coins. So like I've said, momentum is definitely there for itself right now. So what is causing this momentum shift, and what can we expect as we do go into the month of December? So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So 8.4 cents is the price, up 3.2% in USD comparative, also up 2.7% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap approaching the $12 billion mark, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 879.2 million. So we're also seeing the buying pressure also approaching that $1 billion mark. But what is exactly causing this? So if you guys do not know, you can see this for yourself. Funded entirely in Dogecoin, the Doge 1 satellite will launch on SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket and will broadcast ads back to Earth with its development, helping to boost interest in Dogecoin. And given that Doge is now up 16%, Doge 1 progress could help the meme token rise even further in the upcoming months ahead of us. And again, this should not be a surprise to any one of us, because in cryptocurrencies, whether it's Dogecoin or any asset that you invest in, we hear the term "to the moon" every single time. And this is a game changer. This actually puts Dogecoin to the moon, outside the Earth's surface, the logo, and this is going to be massive, and a lot of people don't realize this. And I am expecting, as we do go into the new year, we're going to see Elon Musk start mentioning about Dogecoin. We haven't seen that as of now, but I think that is about to change. Obviously, considering the overall, outlook on the crypto space as of now, where we are currently, and I think where we're heading, I think it's going to be very, very exciting. And he loves Dogecoin. He's not just going to go and change his Twitter logo for no reason to Dogecoin. And obviously, at the end of the day, guys, let's be frank. The reason as to why Dogecoin has even obtained this high market valuation is because of Elon Musk himself. Before I bring out the charts for Dogecoin, you guys can see Bitcoin is looking like it wants to push. Like I said, half an hour left before the month of November comes to an end, and who knows if we could push up to a yearly high, maybe once we do hit midnight and December 1st, or even possibly tomorrow morning. It's going to be very, very exciting to see. So Bitcoin is definitely in an upward trajectory. As far as dominance index goes, the Bitcoin dominance index is also picking up a little bit, which is causing a lot of coins to see a little bit of a retracement, especially on the daily time frame. We're seeing a few coins down right now, and that is due to that fact. But Bitcoin is looking very, very close to its yearly highs, and I think Bitcoin will push up towards the upside. And in USD comparative, we will see altcoins pace BTC, and I think Dogecoin is holding really strong to this BTC momentum right now. So let's take a further look and see what is happening. So you guys can see in my previous update for Dogecoin, I talked to you guys about this insane level of resistance, which is at 8.4 cents. And as a matter of fact, while I'm making this update for you guys, we're literally sitting at that 8.4 cents resistance. And of course, we know the importance of this resistance pretty much the entire time since May. Since this initial massive drop that we have seen, we've seen the price of Dogecoin pretty much hanging between, especially below this resistance. We've seen countless moves towards the upside. Even the fact that, in October, when Dogecoin was pumping like crazy due to Elon Musk tweets, even then, we never saw the price actually close above here. And the reason as to why this is because of the same exact reason. We were in a bear market at the end of the day. People didn't realize that, but we're in the bear market, manipulation can occur, futures trading, a lot of manipulation occurs. So these are factors a lot of people tend to ignore. But what we're seeing happening right now is Dogecoin is once again retesting this resistance. And as I've mentioned to you guys before, if we're able to actually break out of this resistance this time around and actually close above here, we are likely going to start heading towards a yearly high. And speaking about a yearly high, we're about 26.35% away. When I take a look at Dogecoin and when I actually examine the potential it has compared to some other currencies and where it's currently ranked at, and of course, when you look at the bigger picture to see where Dogecoin really went to in the last bull cycle, Dogecoin went to almost 74 cents, guys. And as I've said to you guys countless of times, if you're a crypto OG, you've been in the space for quite some time, before Elon Musk started talking about Dogecoin, if anyone came up to us back in the day and talked about Dogecoin reaching market valuations where it's at right now, we all would have laughed. But like I said, this should just show you where, a big player can take it. And it's all thanks to Elon Musk, and of course Dogecoin community without a doubt is massive. So we need to keep these factors in mind, and considering all these factors that I have just mentioned, after that, when I think about Dogecoin, it just gets me really excited to see where we could potentially see Doge moving towards, because where it's currently at compared to where it could be, I think this is going to be a big shocker, especially the top 10 spot. And the reason why top 10 spot is so important is because some investors, when we're talking about massive investors like whales, when we're talking about whales are people that are with $1 million plus, that have portfolios above $1 million. And some of these whales only tend to focus on projects that are in the top 10. And of course, Dogecoin is one of them, and it has a huge backing. And of course, the link with Elon Musk, of course, he's been talking about it for quite some time. People speculate that he is going to continue talking about it and possibly even start implementing it within his platform, which is X. And, that gets a lot of people excited. So, when you keep all these factors in mind, and of course, now we're seeing institutional money flowing in, ready to, come into the crypto space, which it's already doing, the ETF, this is going to attract new investors. And I think the top 10 projects generally are the hot projects without a doubt from what I've seen in the past. And of course, Dogecoin is going to be one of the projects that is going to be looked at quite a bit. So like I've said, where we're currently at, great to see. We're continuously retesting this resistance. The more you retest this resistance, of course, the more your patience is tested, because we've seen several rejections. But these are the times where you do not want to be fumbling your bag. Reason why? This is where your patience really gets tested, because like I've said to you guys countless of times, every time a resistance generally is a very popular place for traders to lock in profits, and that is why it's really hard to see the price breaking out. But I think that breakout is very near, and I think in the next few days ahead of us, I'm very confident, because as you guys know, if you've been following me on my channel, you know that Doge is in an upwards trajectory pretty much since October 19th, and it's being overlooked because there's other coins that are quite hot. So I think Dogecoin's time is very near, and when it actually closes above this resistance this time around, I am targeting levels like 10.5 cents, and of course obviously hitting a new yearly high, which would be great to see and which will bring in FOMO. But that does not mean we don't have resistance coming in our way. Major resistance would be around this 9.1 cents mark, which would be next. And if we do have buying pressure on our side, I would not be surprised for us pushing above that yearly high. So that's that. And as we're recording this update, you guys can see we're actually pushing above that resistance, which is nice to see. Let me know down below what your personal thoughts are, and of course I will see you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.